Welcome to HanoverHelp.com. This is a new system that was created by Property Management Systems and Training in an effort to maximize the assistance you are getting. This has created a better way to communicate training needs, glitches, and improve efficiency in the property management department. To get started, please go to www.hanoverhelp.com. It will take you to the main landing page where you can enter your username and password. Your username will be your computer login and password due to the same sign-on integration that Hanover has incorporated on its sites. Once you get logged in, it'll take you to the Hanover Help dashboard. The dashboard has important information such as system announcements, which could be anything from Entrada outages to reporting issues to anything that's important for the Property Management Systems and Training Department to communicate to the sites. Additionally, you'll see a location to submit new support requests, monitor their progress, and when you scroll further down on the dashboard, you'll see important information and links to important third-party websites that Hanover uses. Today I'm going to show you how to submit a new support request, track its progress, communicate with the property management support team, as well as review information that can be found on the Knowledge tab such as policies, procedures, and sample forms. Today I'm going to show you how to submit a new support request. Simply click on one of the pre-populated categories and it will take you to the submission page. Once you've clicked on the category, it'll take you to a new page where you can submit your support request. For training purposes, we're simply going to put the summary of the request as training. Please note that when you selected the property management category from the dashboard, it pre-populates here. Additionally, subcategory details will also pre-populate for you to select from. These subcategories can change depending on if you change your primary category. Today we're going to use training as a test, so category detail should be training. However, this is not an option that's listed. Since nothing is listed that is relative to training, you're going to select something else. Notice the category detail asks you to describe in notes. We want you to be as thorough and detailed as possible. Being as thorough and detailed as possible may also include additional interested parties being CC'd on the request. This could be your property manager, your regional manager, or even your accountant. Be sure you select the software. Notice here that there are also pre-populated categories listed. If you do not see it listed here, then Property Management Systems and Training does not support that. For example, notice UltiPro is not listed. Property Management Systems and Training does not support UltiPro, so you will need to contact Human Resources directly. You do have the option to select Other and then put notes in. If we don't support a software, we will still accept your support request and direct you to the correct person. When selecting the property or corporate location, be sure that you're selecting the property that you're submitting the support request for. Oftentimes, one team member may be associated to multiple properties, so to cut down on the time it takes to get your request completed, be sure you're selecting that. In some cases, it will apply to multiple properties, which it's fine to select that as your option. Finally, urgency. Urgency is one of 4 options. These items are color-coded for the Systems and Training Department to see based on importance. For example, a business critical option comes across as the support team as red and bold. This is so it stands out so that we can get to you as quickly as possible. Emergency within 2 hours is purple and bold for the same reason. Typically, your support requests will fall within 1 or 2 categories of not urgent within 48 hours or same day up to 8 hours. Please note that these items do not necessarily mean your support request will take 48 hours. This is just giving us additional time to get to you as quickly as possible. Please do not submit a business critical support request unless your business is truly interrupted. For training purposes, I've selected not urgent within 48 hours. Again, being as thorough and detailed as possible means you should select and attach anything that's required for this. This could be a screenshot, an attachment, or most importantly, if you're submitting a support request that may require approval, be sure you attach the approval email from the necessary parties. Once you have entered all information and are prepared to hit submit, scroll back up and simply click submit. Your screen will refresh and take you to the tracking page. Notice a new window populated with the support request and the number associated to your request. If you close out of that window and then click Home, the support request that you submitted will populate on the dashboard. Notice here, if you entered the information and clicked Submit too quickly or have updated information to submit, you can simply click on the support request from here or click on the PM Support Request tab at the top and it will redirect you to your support requests. There are filters at the top to help you find what you're looking for. For example, if you've already submitted a support request that you believe is similar to the same thing prior, you can change the status to all open and closed and see all previously logged support requests. This is great for training because if you've already completed something and we've attached the information and you just don't quite recall how to complete it the same way, all of the notes will be listed in here. Again, for training purposes, we're going to review the training one. Simply click on the support request, it'll open that window back up, and you can add additional information such as a new attachment, you can update the information, or even refresh. The most important part of this page is your team member note. For example, if you forgot that the training that you're trying to get additional assistance on for this request is Entrada, put the note, looking for additional Entrada training, and then click Submit. Once you've clicked Submit, you'll see the conversation pop up here. Additionally, once the property management support team has communicated back to you, you'll be able to see their notes as well. Let's see what it looks like when the Systems and Training Department communicates back to you. Again, we're going to close out of this window, go home, and then click on the support request that's open. Notice that someone from the Systems and Training Department has communicated back to you. Anything that's important that you feel needs to be communicated back, please use the team member notes section and submit from here in lieu of emailing anyone directly. Oftentimes, team members on the Property Management Systems and Training team are not at their desk, are on other calls, or are helping other people whose support requests came in prior to yours. Notice here that the Systems and Training Department has responded back, so we're going to either mark it as resolved or we're going to communicate back to them. Since no additional information appears to be needed, you can either mark it as resolved by clicking this box or saying anything that you like. Once you've clicked Submit, you still need to mark it as resolved by clicking here. By clicking on Mark as Resolved, this gives you, the team member, the option to resolve it yourself due to you getting additional assistance outside HanoverHelp.com, or it could be that you need to cancel the request because your support is no longer required. Notice that Mark this support request as resolved is automatically checked due to you selecting it here. Finally, your page will refresh and take you here. You can either X out of the request or just click Close. Notice there's also a reopen option here. In the event that you have closed this request and find that you do need additional assistance, instead of submitting a new support request, please reopen the existing request so as not to cause duplicate issues in the system. We're going to close out now and then go back home and refresh. Notice you have no open support requests, but again, you can go back to the Support Requests tab and then review all open and closed. Your support request is closed here and no additional assistance is needed. Let's go back home so that we can review some additional information. At the beginning of this training, I stated that the Hanover Help dashboard has quite a bit of information that's important. If you scroll a little ways down, under the Important Information block, there's a very important section here shown in red. Want to know how to submit your support request and if you need additional assistance? Click here to see the PM Support workflow. You can click on the PM Support workflow link here to find out what department or person will be your resource for different issues. Notice a new window will populate and give you the option to either view knowledge at the top, or if you hover over the link here, instead of clicking here, move over to the right and click Open. If you view the knowledge here, a new window will populate underneath and give you the actual PM Support workflow. This is a great tool because it gives you information about how to submit your support request and get the most expedited help. Notice that the support workflow is updated periodically, so you always want to be sure that you have the most up-to-date version. It is more than okay to open it here and then save it to your desktop or even print it and have it at your desk. But always be sure that you're reviewing the date the last time it was revised. During the training video, I mentioned as an example that Hanover Help does not support UltiPro. If you're looking for assistance specifically with UltiPro, it gives you specific people here who you can contact. Again, you're welcome to submit your support request to us at any time and we can redirect you. This support workflow will give you the additional assistance you needed quicker. Finally, let's go back to the dashboard and click Home. One of the most important new pieces to HanoverHelp.com is the Knowledge tab. When you click on the Knowledge tab, all the information that was previously housed in Hanover University is now shown here in Hanover Help. Our suggestion is to always click on the Hanover University primary folder and then search the box here. For example, what if you're wondering if fish are an acceptable pet on your site? If you type in fish and then just click search, nothing is going to show up. However, a very interesting search function is available under the Knowledge tab. If you type in your search word and then click full text and search, it will actually search the entire document instead of just searching the title of the document. When you click on the Pet Guidelines and Breed Restrictions as my example, the new Knowledge tab will open. On here, if you hit Control on your keyboard and F, a new window will populate where you can type in fish and search for where in the document your keyword from your previous search tab populates. So yes, fish are permitted. However, there are guidelines and restrictions to those fish. Closing out of this knowledge and going back to the main search page under the Knowledge tab, we're going to delete fish and reset. The knowledge base has a great amount of information. A lot of it you'll notice are specifically attachments, but there are some that are just written so that you can review the information needed. Some of the information that is a reviewable document may also have additional resources that you can click on that will redirect you to another location in the knowledge base for you to download or view the knowledge. It's important to note that the only knowledge that you can view by clicking the View Knowledge blue hyperlink at the top are PDF documents. Any document that is a rewritable document, such as an Excel or Word document, cannot be viewed and instead must be opened and saved. Remember, all documents can be opened and saved, but you'll want to check periodically to ensure that you have the most up-to-date document at all times. Closing out of this knowledge and then going back home once more, If you have additional questions, even if it's just on Hanover Help or how to simply use it, you are welcome to submit your support request at any time. More information on Hanover Help when is necessary will be available on edge2learn.com. Thank you for taking time to review hanoverhelp.com. We hope it's as useful of a tool to you as it is to everyone else, including the property management support and training team.